Welcome to Cycle Your Heart Out, a podcast to help you ride home to your true self. I'm Sarah, and I'm so glad you're here with me. If you find yourself searching for love outside of you, then I hope this episode helps you to find it from within. Trying to convince people of my worth was ingrained into me since my teens. Insecure and unaware, I would often get into relationships where I'd constantly be trying to please them and forget my needs entirely. I thought the more I showed my love, the more it would be reciprocated. It wasn't. For my 51st Heart Route in Battersea Park, London, I share my tips on how to break this cycle and set yourself free. I also have a new poem that I wrote, and it's actually what inspired me to create this route. It's called Half Hearted. You see my curves, not my soul. You crave my body, not my mind. Eyes on your phone, no longer gazing into mine. Unsatisfied, unfulfilled, unsure why I do it. A story of lies invented in my mind, tired of falling for a heart that can't be mine. Ending the cycle and setting me free. It was thanks to reading the book called Attached by Amir Levine and Rachel Heller that I discovered I used to be anxiously attached in relationships. It explained why I unconsciously used to seek out those who were not really interested in me or avoidant. My nervous system was addicted to the dopamine hits that unpredictable partners gave me. Interestingly, anxiously attached people tend to crave this sort of relationship dynamic. So, how can you break this cycle? Number one is to become aware. According to Amir's book, there are three main attachment types. It felt so empowering to discover mine and learn how to become more securely attached. Anxiously attached often worry if their partners love them back. Avoidantly attached see intimacy as a loss of independence and tend to have a range of distancing strategies. Securely attached tend to have a positive view of themselves and don't need reassurance in order to feel valued or worthy of love. What type of attachment do you feel you have? If you're unsure, you can take Amir Levine's quiz. I also highly recommend following psychologists Aria Campbell Dinesh and Nicole Lepera for amazing relationship advice, as they really helped me on my personal journey. Number two is be honest. Instead of trying to figure out where you stand with someone, have no fear in telling them how you feel. So often we bite our tongue, we bury our words, and then change our behavior due to the fear of the unknown. Sometimes we even create idealistic expectations about a person and forget to see them for who they really are. I once told someone I had feelings for them, despite knowing they didn't feel the same, as I just needed to get it out. I needed to hear their no in order to snap myself out of the repetitive cycle that I'd unconsciously spent most of my adult life. Remember, their no is not a reflection of your worth. Number three is become a heartful cyclist. What's beautiful about heartful cycling is that it helps you to deepen the love you have for yourself, enabling you to follow your heart and ride home to your true self. It also gives you the courage to walk away from those who only half heartedly care about you. Studies consistently show that cycling and conscious breathing helps to reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. It also encourages deep belly breathing, enabling you to feel calmer, clearer, and more able to trust your intuition. So, if you're in need of some clarity or self love right now, try going for a bike ride, or you can listen to my 2-minute ride meditation and become a heartful cyclist. I'm now going to share with you Heart Route 51 and all the beautiful sights along the way. I'd been searching for ages where to ride this heart route and whether I should cycle it alone or with someone. Thanks to fate, my beautiful friend Natalie joined and helped me decide on the location. I first visited Battersea Park in London back in 2022, just after I'd moved back from almost living a decade in Barcelona. I instantly fell in love with the old English gardens and spent most of my time inhaling the sweet scent of all the roses there. This 2.1-mile heart route follows the popular traffic free cycle path around the park. We decided to stray off the bicycle route and walk our bikes through the English gardens so that we could actually turn the route into a heart shape. You can visit my blog post to view the route, and you can also follow me on the apps Komoot and Strava. Some of the highlights were the Peace Pagoda. Having grown up in Milton Keynes in England, I would always visit the Peace Pagoda at Winnan Lake whenever I wanted a moment of peace. It was so lovely to see another one at Battersea, and I instantly felt that inner calm. Of course, the Old English Gardens, it's a quiet slice of heaven. I definitely return again soon once the roses are in bloom. And along the Thames River, we watched a vibrant sunset and then saw the most luminous full moon. Yeah, a perfect sign to let go of the old and welcome in the new. And for food, we went to Megan's Battersea Power Station, which overlooks the river. And it reminded me so much of a cafe that I used to go when I lived in Barcelona called Tartella. I dedicate this heart route to my amazing friends for helping me to see my worth on those days that I'd forgotten it entirely, and for repeatedly checking in with me when I went silent, and for reminding me to never lie to my heart again. You know who you are, and I love you. Thanks also to those who unintentionally inspired me to record this episode and for unknowingly setting me free. Today's inner ride question is: do you feel free to be your true self in your relationships? Do you feel free to be your true self in your relationships? You can pause me if you need more time. And then, if not, what one baby step can you take towards feeling more free today? I'm so grateful for you being here and listening to today's episode. If it's inspired you to become a Heartful cyclist, please visit me at cycleyourheartout.com to find out more and download your free ride meditation. I also wanted to let you know that I've been working on something rather special for the last few years, and I can't wait to share it with you very soon. If you know anyone in your community that may enjoy hearing this episode, please feel free to share it with them. You can also subscribe to my podcast to continue riding home to your true self. To end, I'd like to invite you to take some heartful breaths with me. You can do this while standing, seated, or even lying down, just wherever feels best for you in this moment. Relaxing your face, your shoulders, and allowing your spine to grow nice and tall. Whenever you feel ready, take a nice breath in through your nose and breathe out very slowly through your mouth. If you like, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach, maybe noticing how your belly rises on the inhale and gently falls on the exhale. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling very slowly through your mouth. You can now continue breathing this way for as long as you want. Breathing out longer than you breathe in helps to downregulate your nervous system, activating your vagus nerve, allowing you to feel more relaxed, calm, and clear. My wish for you is love. So much love that it spins out from under you onto all of those around you, because your wheels are your paint and the world is your canvas.